I'm Tessa. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, thank you for coming back. I have prepared for you a very special workout today. I'm very excited. We have an ab and stretch combination. We have like a full ab workout, about 30 minutes of really concentrating on that core. And then we'll spend the latter part of this workout really stretching not only the core, but that full body so we can really restore and prepare our bodies for that next movement and lifestyle. Yeah? Okay. So we will be given about 45 seconds each movement. So really take your time. And then we have a couple different circuits. We'll probably repeat most things 3 times through. We have a 2-round circuit in there as well. And so, yeah, just pick that pace that works right for you and your body today. And then I will be using a free weight dumbbell, probably like my 5 or 10. So grab one of those before we get started. And I think that's all you need to know. So get comfy and let's get to it. All right, so go ahead and sit back onto your back. We want those arms extend overhead. Let's just warm up that core with a roll up. So tucking that chin in towards your chest, reaching forward and stretching the hamstrings, lower back, tuck and release all the way down. You can always use the backs of your legs to assist you on that lift if need be, but really use that opportunity on that lift to really feel those single vertebrae lifting up off the floor and reaching into that forward fold. All right, go ahead and bring your knees to tabletop. We have toe tap. So lower and lift, keeping that 90 degrees in your legs. Shoulders are down, neck is long. Waking up that lower abdominal. We're just kind of warming up using smaller, slow, controlled movements. Keeping that back flat against the floor. You might hear me say that a lot throughout this ab workout. Give me one more, and then go ahead and extend those legs out straight. Bring your hands behind your head. We're gonna pick one knee up, and then twist, replace, repeat other side. So we have a single leg bicycle crunch. Keeping your elbows wide, chin off of your chest. And go ahead and flip onto your elbows. You can do this from your knees. Option 1 is from your knees. Option 2 is from your toes. Tucking in those hips. We're gonna rock forward and rock back. Three, 2, and bring it on down and bring it on back to your back. All right, those are the 4 movements. We're gonna switch it up just a little bit now that our bodies are kind of warming up. Usually in that plank, we start to feel that fire brewing. So we're gonna start this one with a roll up, but this time if you want, you can do the same, so you can keep it the exact same, or we can add a weight to the movement. So when we add a weight, it does look a little bit different. So let me go ahead and show you. So you want that weight overhead, starting overhead. We'll pull over, peel one vertebrae up off the floor, sit up nice and tall, and then tuck and release. Do it with me, and then back overhead. On that release, nice and slow. Try your best not to just release and like kind of fall down to the ground. You really want that to be, honestly, the hardest part of this movement is that control all the way down. Set that weight to your side. Now we have leg lifts. I want your hands behind your head and shoulders lifted, lower, and lift back against the floor. If you need to keep those knees bent, or if you want to give me a half bend, that is totally fine. I do not care as long as we're feeling this in our lower abdominals. And sometimes it's just a mental shift of, oh, I feel this in my legs. My legs are squeezing and holding that tension. Release the legs and send it on down. Guiding that energy within your own body is a very powerful skill. And relax. We have that single leg crunch, twist and crunch. So twist and lift. Peeling those shoulder blades off the floor, at least one on that twist, and then aim for two. It does not have to be a super high movement for you to feel this. Whoo. And go ahead and flip it on over. We have that plank rock. We can keep it exactly the same, or we can lift one leg, shift it forward, and then switch. We can make this an alternating single leg. Belly button pulling in, up towards the spine, and also lifting up towards that rib cage. Keeping that rib cage closed. We have 10. Whoo. 3, 2, and time. All right, now you know all of your options. So this is that last round. So pick whatever works right for you and your body today. This is that moment where you're like, why am I doing a 30-minute ab routine? How am I going to get through this? Together. We're getting through it together. Okay. Whoo, here we go. Back onto our backs. I'm telling you, we're going to be sore for a few days now. It's going to be so fun. Legs straight. Here we go. Overhead. Chin to chest. Sit up tall and tuck and release. I want you to challenge yourself to go as slow as possible on that way down. This is your last one. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on down. Hands behind our head, leg lifts. Here we go. Lowering those legs to that point of control, keeping that back flat against the floor. If you feel your back pop up, you're going too low. Inhale on that drop, exhale on the lift. And single leg twist and crunch. Ha! That does not feel good. You have 4, 3, 2, switch it onto your low plank. Here we go. Low plank, lift, shift, and switch. Belly button pulling in and up, zipping on up. Exhaling, breathing in that plank. Three, 2, and rest. We're doing it. We're here. That first circuit is complete. We will be moving on. This next circuit is going to be mostly planks. I'm sorry. Mostly planks. Definitely take that break before we move on. All right, here we go. We're starting this with a bear plank walkout. So right here, knees are hovering. You're gonna walk it out and walk it in. Do it with me. Walk it out and walk it in. Stay in the same flow. We will reverse. Step back, high plank, and then walk it on in. And switch sides, step it out on the opposite leg. Keeping those hips down. Belly button lifting in and up. Whew. Three, 2, 1. We have an alternating side plank. So right here in your full plank, I want you to fall to the sides of your feet, reach it on up, and then repeat other side. Reach. Replacing that wrist right back underneath that shoulder. If you'd like to take this up into a different challenge, you can stack those feet, but definitely pick that option that works right for you and your body today. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We have a right here. Extend and crunch. Hollowing everything out, belly button pulling in. Exhale your way to the top. All right, take a short breather. We're going to swap sides. Get ready. Here we go. Little mini break. You're welcome. Just 20 seconds on each leg. That's all you need, right? That's all you need. 3, 2, 1. Sit up tall. If you'd like, you can grab a weight. I'll show you without a weight. We have those arms extended straight. Twist, tap, twist, tap. Or you can use your weight. That's hard. And that's your rest. I was just thinking about back in the 90s when everything was "That's hot" from Paris Hilton. That's hot. It should now be "That's hard." Ah, that's hard. Okay. All right, so I want you to encourage you, you can keep everything exactly the same. I will be giving you a few different modifications if you'd like to add a little bit more challenge. So here we go. We're gonna get back into that bear plank walkout. If you'd like, we can add a shoulder tap if you'd like. So here, step it out, walk it in, tap, tap. Here we go. Out, in, tap, and tap. Reverse, other leg, step out. Whew, you're right there, you're right there, you're right there. I want to come down. It hurts. 4, 3, 2, shake it out. We have alternating side plank. If you'd like to take this up a notch, you can bring this here and then add a little hip dip. Same thing, other side, hip dip. My shoulders are also burning. Last one. Here we go. We have that V-sit crunch. Single leg, out and in. If you want to hold a weight here at your chest, you may do so for an added weight, added strength building. If that's your goal. All right, relax, relax, relax. Woo, we're gonna switch sides. Get ready, get set. 3, 2, 1, here we go. And lastly, twist, tap. Really wringing out that waist. Three, 2. Okay, this one is no bueno. I do not want to do this again. But it's in the notes, I have to. We have to, okay. All right, all right, all right. It's getting hot. Last time on these bear planks, feel free to play around with it as long as we're working that core. Time well spent. Here we go. We got what we came for. Here we go. Out, out, in, tap, tap. Keeping those knees really hovering, like 2-3 inches off the floor, reverse. Almost there. 3, 2, step it out, side plank. Here we go, lower lift. Wrists right underneath that shoulder. Lowering and then lifting slightly past neutral. Ooh. Ah. Here we go, 10 seconds. And on your booty, right into that seated crunch. You have 3, 2, 1. Small break, small break, small break. Get ready, get set. Whoo, last time right here. This might be the worst. You might be saying, why do I keep taking a break? Get back into it. Oh. Take your break when you feel the need to. Rest. Take the break. I define that as you working with your body, giving it what it needs at that exact moment, and then creating that space for grace, for time to get back to what your goal is, right? So taking that break when you feel it, and then, okay, let's get right back into it once that intensity kind of lessens. All right, we have a new circuit. Good news is this circuit is only two rounds. Here we go. So we're gonna start with 1 dumbbell, both hands. We're gonna reach on to the right overhead, sit up, cross to the left. So cross body chop. We will be switching halfway through. Let's switch in 5, 4, 3, 2, other side. So left, cross, right. Undrop it. Bring your hands by your side. We're going to kick our heels up, reverse crunch, and then kick it on out. Crunch and out. Shoulders are down. Hands by your side, not underneath your booty. We can kick those legs out to that degree of control, keeping that back flat against the floor. Last one, beautiful. Go ahead and scissor our legs so as straight as you can get them. Remember, this is an ab and stretch. I want you to pull, lift your head and shoulders up as high as you can off the floor. Pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, and switch. So really starting to stretch out those hamstrings while that lower body is also, lower core is also working. Whew. And sit it on up. Go ahead and extend those legs out straight. I want your arms out to the side. You're going to lift up out of your spine, twist, and center. So lift, twist, give me 2 little bounces, and center. So we're just wringing out our core. Lift, 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 lift. And give me as big of a twist as you can. Legs as straight. Woo, it hurts. Feet are flexed, toes reaching towards you. 3, 2, and relax. All right. Those are the movements. We have one more round with these strengthening movements. And then we're going to really move into that deep stretch. So go ahead and bring this back onto your back. This mic pack is driving me crazy today. Okay. All right, go ahead and grab onto that weight. Let's go ahead and pick the right side, chopping across to your left. Feet on the floor. Here we go. Exhale. Tap. And go ahead and switch sides. Here we go. Left to right. Two, give me one more. Finish that out. We have a reverse crunch and kick. Lifting those hips up off the floor. It's a little tiny movement. And I don't want you to rock. Don't think about rocking towards your head. Think about rocking straight on up and then out. And scissor kick those legs. Lift the head and shoulder, pull, pull, and switch. Get that leg as straight as you can get it. Straight, straight, straight. Straight, straight, straight. It's okay if it's a little bit bent, if that's where you are, but I want that goal in mind. So sometimes we're like, this is what it is. It's like, okay, but where's the goal? We want that flexibility in our hamstrings so that we can age gracefully, age in motion, without strain, without injury. And those hamstrings. All right, now I want your feet as wide as your yoga mat. Same thing with that spine twist stretch. I want you to lift, twist, and then reach, saw off the top of that foot. And then back up, sit up tall, lift, twist, and then reach. Get that twist in. With that exhale. Sitting up tall. You were right there. All right, go ahead and just lay down for a quick second. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's stretch all of this out. Go ahead and flip onto your belly. Stretch out that core. And then sit back into child's pose. Reaching those fingertips all the way forward. And then shifting your weight to tabletop. I want you to reach that right arm up. Give me a spine twist here. And then I want you to slide that arm through. And then bring it all the way back up. So let's do this a couple times. Feeling that twist both ways. One more. And neutral, same thing, other side. Reach it on up. Thread the needle, go all the way through. And last one. And bring that neutral cat-cow, big inhale. Chin up. Exhale, tuck and round. Go ahead and dig your toes into the floor and sit back into downward dog. Feet hip width apart, heels reaching down towards the floor, tailbone up towards the sky, sinking into your shoulders. 3 deep breaths here. Go ahead and lift the right leg. Bring that leg in towards your nose. Place that foot down on the ground. Reach your fingertips all the way up to the sky, crescent pose. Sinking nice and deep into that hip. And bring it all the way back down. Float that leg back. Shift your weight back, downward dog. One inhale, one exhale, switch legs. Left leg floats up towards the sky. Bring that knee. Place that foot on the ground. Reach those arms up towards the sky. Crescent pose. Hands on the ground. Sit back into your downward dog. And then bring your right leg back forward, and I want you to shift your weight side to side. So really get cozy in this stretch. Side to side. Heel toe your foot out just a step. Place both hands on the inside of your foot. Lift that back kneecap up towards the ceiling to get that leg as straight as possible. We're going to just sit into this hip for a hot second. If you can bring this down to your elbows, now is your time to do so. And then and bring it back up to your palms. Hands on both sides of that front foot. Straighten that front knee. You can bring your back leg up if you'd like for more stability. And then just let your head, neck, shoulders, jaw, everything relax over that front leg. And bring it on down. Go ahead and step back into your plank, and let's just go ahead and switch legs. So left leg forward, shift your weights right to left, side to side, and then heel toe your foot out just a slight, and then bring both hands on the inside of that leg. Really get into that hip. If you can bring it down to your elbows, you may do so now. Lifting that back kneecap up towards the ceiling. And then bring it on up. Hands to the both side, to the each one hand on each side. Bring that back leg up, straighten your front knee, and rest over that front leg. Bring it back down into your lunge. Step back, downward dog. And then bring that right leg forward into pigeon pose. Hips are squared off. So both hips facing forward. You can bring this down to your elbows. Sitting into that glute. Go ahead and bring it right back up. I want you to roll onto that front hip. Bring that back. I'm going to go ahead and shift this way. Bring that back leg in. And we're just going to sit in this position right here. And we're going to rock this back hip forward and back. So I want you to push that hip forward and then rock it back, forward, and back. We're really getting into that inner hip. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and swing that leg around. Hook that ankle on the outside of your knee. And then I want you to reach up, hook the elbow on that knee, and then give yourself another spine twist. With every exhale, getting a little bit deeper. And relax. Let's go ahead and switch sides. So other leg pigeon pose here, squaring off those hips, and then bringing it down to your elbows. Let's get cozy just for a moment. And bring it on up. Bring that back knee in. We're going to rotate that hip forward and back. Forward and back. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Swing that leg around to the outside of, to the opposite side of that knee. Grab onto that leg. Go ahead and hook that elbow and give yourself a twist. And release. Bring one foot in front of the other. I want you to reach it on up and then bring it forward. You can use your elbows if you want an added stretch there, or you can just rest your head. Relax your neck and your shoulders. And then go ahead and switch other leg in front. Same thing. And release. Extend one leg on out. We're going to really anchor this opposite hip into the floor, reach up, and then reach over, keeping those shoulders stacked. Try not to lean forward into it. We want to really stretch out that side body. We definitely worked at that today. Keeping your neck long. And slowly come out of that. Go ahead and now turn towards your leg and then reach down. You can grab onto that leg and pull. Slowly come on out of that. Let's go ahead and switch legs. Anchoring this opposite hip into the floor, lift on up, and then reaching on over. Ooh, that side is tight for me. Keeping those shoulders stacked, chin up, neck is long, shoulders are down. Really push, reach that hip down into the floor. Release and then turn towards the leg. Grab onto that leg, foot, toe, whatever works for you, and pull. Slowly come on out of that. We're going to get onto our bellies to really stretch out that inner thigh. So I want you to bring us into first tabletop. And then we're going to kind of, inch our knees out. Ankles in line with our knees. Bring it down to your elbows. And we want to create a field goal post with our legs. We want to tuck our hips under. Straighten out that lower back and breathe. You can do a little rock, so you can bring it forward and rock it back, forward and back. And go ahead and lean or move forward out of that movement, out of that position, and then toe heel, I guess, your knees and toes. Go ahead and bring one foot up. Right here, we're going to lean into that hip flexor. And then I want you to pick up that back foot, reach for that heel, foot, toe, whatever, working that front quad. Yikes. That's intense. And release. Same thing, other side, right here. We are almost through with this stretch. And release. Go ahead and bring this to your knees or just get cozy. Let's finish with our neck and shoulders. Go ahead and grab your wrists behind. We're going to drop one ear to the shoulder, chin down to the chest, roll to the opposite shoulder, and again, other side. Just going back and forth, and then roll it all the way around for 1, 2, reverse it for 1 and 2, and bring it on center. Thank you so much for joining me today. That was kind of fun. Oddly, I was really nervous. How did you feel about it? Please comment, let me know how you did, what you thought about it. I love hearing from you and your experiences, so don't forget to sign in, log on, comment, give the video a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you want to kind of get to know a little bit more about me, you can follow me on Instagram. You can subscribe to the channel. You can visit my website, tessareyesbenz.com. I have courses, I have calendars, and I also do personal one-on-one training coaching. So feel free to check that out if you're curious. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. This was awesome. And hopefully I will see you again right here in my space for your next sweat. All right.